Being a business owner, you got a lot of people that watch this as owners. You got a lot of people in the room. When you talk about situations like the bus needs to get fixed, you lose your Instagram account, you have staff, you have this monotony. Do you look to find humor in those moments, or do you just kind of drive right past it and that was just a blip?
I mean, humor would be how I cope with everything.
Right.
Now, you have to find the correct. I feel like the correct. Like I get so frustrated with a lot of comedians. Currently, there's a lot of infighting amongst comedians. This is how you should do it. I hate that publicly. People are naming other people's names. This comic is a fraud. I have two buddies, comics, that I send those clips to, and I go, look at this. It's not for the public, because I feel like that hurts. It's probably not for your employees, or it's not for maybe it's not for coworkers, but you can go home and tell your wife, hey, this guy in our office with bringing the salmon that's opening up with, or whatever it is. You're like, this is crazy. And she goes, yeah, that's crazy. You go, okay, thank you. Like, I feel like in the, all of comedy, you're sitting in the airplane and somebody walks in, talking on speakerphone. You go, and you looking around to see if someone else is like, and you go, okay, I feel better. So you're like, you obviously, if this bus it's insane that the bus keeps breaking down. It's probably not appropriate a conversation to have on the bus amongst with the bus driver or with the bus, but you can laugh with your tour mate. There has to be some level of coping with that, for example, is not something that would be entertaining for our podcast. They go, we want to hear about Taylor Swift, or it hurts business by taking those real points of anger into, like, sometimes when I miss on my videos, it is when they go, this guy seems like he's actually pissed about this. And it doesn't come across like I need to exercise my anger maybe with the therapist, or maybe just by talking it through before I bring it. Humor is always how I've coped with everything. So I'm like, Arby's waitresses be like, I was like, I think he had a very angry, like, I think
he's still pissed at that.
And you can watch, if you watch back through all of my 10 plus years of content, you'll be like, the ones that miss there's too much anger in them, or there's too much, he's dead serious. He hasn't, versus the ones that, like, I'm making an example of, like, I used to do a bunch of jokes about essential oils. I think it's pretty stupid.
Right.
But I don't have any real...
There's no conviction.
I have no real skin in that game. Yeah. I remember lady came to me, she goes, I have $5,000 worth of essential oils and I threw them all away because of your joke. I go, if you love them, I'm just talking, or I'm just
a joke,
I'm
lady.
just BSing. I do think it's silly, but if you're like, it's healed me from just keep doing it.
Right.
Like, I didn't really have any...
Right.
I will defend that joke because I do think it's silly. That being said, if you're like, I disagree, that's fine. And the best comics can like, maybe like illuminate something to you, and you'd be like, well, in a way that you're like, dude, if you're...
It can absolutely change your mind. I mean...
Yeah. But watch comedy, you're like, oh...
Yeah.
It just, you leave a little bit feeling a little bit heavy because the comic has maybe put his burdens on you, versus, I remember watching a Tim Hawkins show. It's one of my favorite comics. He was sitting there and he was talking about a CPAP machine, about how doesn't that really kill romance in the bedroom? He's sitting on, sounding like Darth Vader. And dude, I saw a couple just like dying, dude. And you can tell that they have had issues in the bedroom related to the embarrassment, or maybe whatever that is. Right. And he said it to them in a way that they were, it makes me cry a little bit, like chains were like coming off of them. Oh. And you're like, versus sometimes you go to a comedy show and the comic is struggling mentally or dealing with something, and you're like, I feel heavier I think Nate Bargatze is one of the best at that. All the relationship issues, he
Yeah.
lifts that off of you.
That's exactly
So I
right.
think in business, especially if you're the leader,
Yeah.
the CEO, and you're like, man, if let's say the tariffs or whatever has hurt your business. If you are complaining about the tariffs every day, people that are following you are like, dude, I don't know if this guy
Yeah.
I don't have the confidence in this guy to take this business where it needs to go. Versus if you talk with your small team and you're like, we're going to get a plan together, and then you have communicated to the team what we're going to do about the tariffs, and then you make a joke about the tariffs, like, oh,
Yeah. That's right.
it just sits different. Versus I feel like
Yeah.
as the leader, I think it's my responsibility
That's a fabulous point.
to.
That is a great leadership lesson.
Well, mine is,
In
you
using
can watch
humor.
all mine. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not.
Yeah. You're not heavy.
Yeah. I wanted to make this video called Millennial Missionaries. This was probably 10 years ago. I wanted to be like, hey, we need $10,000 a month. We're gonna minister to the jet ski rental place in Aruba.
Right.
We're gonna move there.
Right.
And we need, like, we're gonna just wear WWJD bracelets everywhere. And it's like, cause I there's a lot of missionaries that I felt were like,
Yeah.
kind of taking advantage of the system. They were like, we're going to witness to like the wine owners, the vineyard owners in Tuscany. And you're like, sounds sweet. Yeah.
Right. Right.
And I go, I want to make this video. And Aaron Tuning we were making videos together at the time. He goes, I'm going to get crushed for this. I'm going to get crushed for this video. Because all the people that are sincere ministers, they're like, this hurts us. Now we can't raise funding anymore because people are not quit.
100%.
I was, I'm going to get crushed for this. But I do believe in that video. He goes, well, why don't we just agree right now that just make it and we'll never look. We'll never look at any one comment from it. And I go, deal. And we made it. And you could go back, it's probably 8 years old. And I've never once looked at a comment from it.
Interesting.
And it's one of my proudest pieces of content.
Okay. Hey, if you enjoyed this highlight, click here for the full conversation.